playing music for a child's heart, body, and mind.
Alright, hello esteemed parents and our dear precious stones. I want to believe we are all doing well. Alright, we're putting this short video together to serve as guide to put our precious stones through the e-learning portal we have adopted in times like this where we can't have them physically in school to make them learn from home. Alright, it's going to be a short video but detailed. Alright, let me quickly start by mentioning the things we will need to actually work effectively with this portal. Number one, we're going to need a laptop or a tablet with a functional webcam. We're also going to need a very sound internet provision. Earpiece is actually advised to be used to hear the audio very well, and a conducive corner in the house, just a corner, to ensure optimum comprehension and assimilation. Alright, when we have all this set, then we can move on to learn using the e-learning portal. All we need to do is just open our browser. I suggest we use Google Chrome. It's a very good browser. You open the browser and you input the portal, the link. Okay, so the link we're going to be using for this e-learning portal is ieduportal.com/precious stones. I repeat, ieduportal.com/precious stones is customized for the school. And when you're done putting that there, you click it in, it brings you to a page like this. As you can see in this portal, there are 4 basic segments. The first one is the admin, the staff, the parents, and the pupils. But basically, we are giving a guide for pupils login. So we click on the pupil, which takes us to the next page, whereby a username and a password is required for the child to log in. The method we have adopted for this one is that the child's username is a child's surname. No capital letter, no uppercase letter, to avoid confusion when trying to log in. The child's surname, while the password is a child's first name, no capital letter as well. For example, if a child's name is Tamno Mibaka Belema, Tamno Mibaka is the surname, while Belema is the first name. So in this case, what you input here as the username is a surname, which is Tamno Mibaka. Tamno Mibaka. While the password is a child's first name, which is Belema, no uppercase letter as well. Belema. And then you log in. It takes you to the child's page on the portal, and as you can see, the features: class pupils 7. Of course, we have more than that. This is just a demo. The message, no new message. You can see the assignment: 0 assignment submitted and 1 pending assignment. These are just notification on what is going on for this child's class. All right, you can see on the right hand side there the timetable. That's the schedule for learning: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, as the case may be. So for example, if Belema wants to check the schedule for, say, Thursday, the child clicks on Thursday. You can see the subject there, mathematics. The topic is binary number, and the subject is going to run from 10 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. for that day. So that is for the timetable, and the child can as well check every other day. Basically, we'll be working with the green part on the left-hand side of this portal. It is called the dashboard. All the features needed for this portal you can find on this left-hand side. As you can see here, classwork, assignment, CBT, e-learning, report, messages, class pupil, virtual class, and so on and so forth. So for example, if a child is having a class like we have checked for Thursday, and the class is to hold by 10 a.m. So all the child needs to do is get ready, probably 5 or 10 minutes to the time, and you log into your account. And you come to the green dashboard and scroll down to where you have e-learning, because the e-learning feature is essentially used for learning. So the child clicks on e-learning when it's time for the class. You can see what pops up here: media. The child clicks on media. It takes the child to the class for the day. So for example, like we have checked, that timetable is for 7th of May. So you can see we have 6th of May here, we have 7th of May here. So the child goes for the 7th of May, mathematics binary number. You can see view content and you can see a video. So the child clicks on view content, and that takes the child to a page where you can find the content of that particular subject and the lesson. You scroll down, this is a note, content, subject, and other things. We advise that children have their notes and they copy this in their note. Of course, our lessons are not this shallow because this is a demo, that's why you have it that way. You can see there's an important message typed in red under, which says find in the attached a table for binary and decimal equivalent. That is an additional material that will be needed and it's useful for this particular lesson. So all you need to do if you want to follow that instruction is just scroll up. When you scroll up, it takes you to where you have a download attachment. You click on it, of course it will download the attachment and you can open it with your Microsoft Word. Apart from the content and the attachment, you can as well see a video here, which is the explanation for the lesson or for the note the child must have copied. Alright, in this case as a demo we are using already made video, but in our e-learning portal, on our e-learning portal we often use explanation that has been recorded by the teacher. What the child will be seeing is the teacher who must have recorded the explanation of the lesson in view. So all you need to do is just click on the video. It will open up so the child can go through the explanation by the teacher. You can see. So it's a recorded video, and one of the advantages is that you can play it over as many times as possible. You can as well move backward in case you can't grab something. That is for the video. Alright, that's for the e-learning. So I would like us to explore other features. For example, the classwork. After the teacher has delivered the lesson, the classwork will be given. The child needs to go to the classwork feature on the green dashboard. You click on the classwork, you see view classwork, you click on that as well. Alright, still the same date and the same subject. Submitted is no, because the work has not been done and it hasn't been submitted yet. No mark here because it hasn't been marked as well. So what the child does is click on view. When you click on that, it will load and bring you to the page of the classwork. You scroll up to find a question. You can see the question for this classwork. The score is 100 and the questions, there are 4 in number. The instruction is as well there. So what the child does is scroll down. In case the teacher attached any document, you can find it in teacher's attachment. But in this case, there's no attachment. So you scroll down. This is your own answer page where you answer all the questions in the classwork. Alright, if you have any attachment as well, probably you have printed it or you have done it and you scan it and you want to attach it back to the teacher, you can attach it where you have a choose file. And all you need to do is just submit. It will turn back to the teacher. The teacher gets to mark it and return it to you to see your score. The same procedure goes for your assignment. You can see on the green dashboard, the same thing you did for classwork is what you're going to do for assignment. So I'll quickly move to the next feature, which is the CBT. Of course, the CBT means computer-based test. As a 21st century citadel of learning, we are exposing our children to these things so they can actually match with other children across the globe. So for the CBT, it's a platform we'll be using to assess the children, maybe for test or examination as the case may be. Of course, they will be notified about the schedule for the test. So let's assume a child has a test for a day and it's time for the test. All the child needs to do is just come to the CBT feature. You click on it, you can see Start CBT. The child clicks on Start CBT and it will load the page. You can see what we have here, mathematics, attempt or question, that's the information. The date is there, total question is 4 and duration is 8 minutes, which means the child has 2 minutes for each question. So all you need to do is just click on Start. It brings up the questions for the CBT. You can see here, there are 4 questions. Number 1 says, another name for binary is what? The correct answer here is base 2. The child will choose the answer and go to next. So that takes us to the next question, which will be number 2, which has come up. So what is 10 base 2 in base 10? Alright, the answer here is 2. You click on it and you go to the next question as well. It will load it and bring the next question, number 3. 0 often represents which command in technology? It represents F. You click on it, you go to the next one, which happens to be the last one for this demo. Express 1002 in base 10. The correct answer here is 4. You click on it. Being the last question, you submit. So after the submission, it brings out your score. Right away, you can see, congrats, you have completed the mathematics test. You passed 4 out of 4 questions, and that is all for the CBT. Other features you have here, let me go through. Of course, okay, I would like us to talk about the virtual class. It's another important feature of this platform. The virtual class is a live class whereby the children have an interface with their teacher. We get to see each other, we get to talk, they can hear me, I can hear them. We have discussion to discuss what we have learned so far through the e-learning feature. Of course, Zoom is incorporated into this platform, so that enables them to actually connect to the live class. All you need to do when it's time for live class, which you must have been notified by your teacher earlier, you just come to the virtual class, you click on it. You can see live classes, you click on live classes. So it takes you to where you have to start. You can see what's the name of the teacher. All the child needs to do is just join the class. So when you join the class, it takes you to Zoom. You can see it's requesting for your name. So you put your name there, as the case may be. For what we are doing now, I said it is Tamno Mebaka Belema. The child types his name in there, and of course you check this, I'm not a robot, and you join the class. You get to see your teacher and other pupils that will be for the live class. So for now, I think this is all we'll be discussing for this platform. I know we may have questions, so I would like us to bring up our questions probably in the comment section in the link that will be sent to us to access this video later. So that will be all for now in exploring this e-learning portal for our pupils. So as soon as you're done, you want to go out of this page, all you need to do is just move your cursor to where you have user at the top right corner. You click on it, you can see an option for logout, you log out, and then you're done. So that will be all for now. Thank you and bye.